If you're happy in your relationship, scroll. This message is not yours. If you're not happy, or if you have questions and you're looking for answers in that marriage you're in that relationship you're in, this is for you. So I was here and thought of asking you people or sharing this. When did you last sit your partner down in a calm tone and ask them, why did you change? In a calm, loving tone. What caused you to change? You changed, darling, you changed. Am I to blame in any way? Please open up and tell me. Is there anything I can do, to refresh our relationship? Do you require anything from my side? Like, what should I do? In a calm, loving tone. This message is for you, women and men. You who is saying your partner changed, you do not know why they changed. Most of us are not getting the answers because we are asking rudely. And we are scared of losing our partners, or we are scared of a lot of things, and before you know it, you just end up nagging, you're screaming on the top of your voice, or your voice, you're asking questions in a way that's disrespectful, you're calling them names, and before you know it, they're like, this one doesn't even need my attention. So you're talking to them, they're scrolling through their phones. You're talking to them, they're laughing, they're reading memes and they're laughing. So you even feel disrespected. But you're also asking in a disrespectful way. Because if you respect someone, why would you call them names? Why would you shout at them when you respect them? So some of us are not getting answers because of our approach to matters. Communication is key in any relationship. I do not think there is any mature person out there who wants to be screamed at, shouted at, called names and all that, insulted anyhow, shouted at in front of children and friends and family. There is no one like that. Meaning, this person, you won't get the answers you're looking for if you keep using this approach. I'm so sure many of you have used it, have not got answers you're looking for. And surprisingly, you're still using the same approach. My darling, I'm making this video to tell you sometimes all you need to do is be calm, compose yourself, ask calmly. Even when you feel like this person doesn't deserve it, I don't have to talk when I'm calm. Ask them calmly. My darling, I'm quite sure 80-90% of this, you will get an answer you're looking for. You know, when you ask someone in a calm tone, they believe you. They believe you really want to know. They will believe, just in case you're at fault, they will believe you really want to change. But when you shout, or when you scream, or when you talk to them disrespectfully, of course they'll also be like, now this one is also just here to waste my time, and why don't I even... before you know it, they've gone out of the door and they've left you there. And then you come, you want counseling, and what hurts me is he walks out on me when I'm talking to him. What do you expect from him or her? What do you expect when you scream like you're talking to a child? We should learn ways of communicating to our partners. And there is no, but we should also stop the blames. If you feel your relationship is in a corner you do not want it to be, do not blame your partner. You know, it's you who forced it here. It's you who brought us here. It's you, you're to blame. Sometimes those things are no use. The question, like the blames, pointing fingers doesn't help a thing. It doesn't solve the matter. It can even make matters. It can actually make matters even more worse. So instead of blaming people, I'm not happy because of this. I'm not happy because he changed, she changed. I'm not happy because he doesn't listen, he doesn't understand, she doesn't listen, she doesn't understand me. I'm tired of this marriage because he's not caring, she's not caring. I'm tired of this because I don't feel like I chose right. My darling, all relationships have stages. And there is always that honeymoon stage where you call your names, yourselves all sweet names. and you find no fault on someone. They are angels. You feel they are perfect. There's nothing on them to change. But then there is also this reality, where someone opens up and undresses and throws down the robes, and they show you what they really are. Many of us get married to men we do not know. I tell people this. You do not know that person until you're with them year in, year out. You people have been courting, and it's been outing, ice cream, chicken, KFC, Javas, When will you pick a fight? Yeah? When will you pick a fight when you're courting and you're just going to good places to eat food? So you will only fight when you get home. Because that's when you'll know their true colors, that partner you have. You do not know them until you take them home. Whenever I get an opportunity to tell this to people who are getting married, I tell them, be ready to know the person and leave room for that person to make mistakes, because they're going to make mistakes. You do not know them. Now they're going to open up and show you who they really are. Some people go and then they discover they are married to drunkards. Some go and then they realize, the person, actually the package is so different. This is not what I expected. Some people go and after they are married, that's when they realize, this person is so mean. This person is so selfish. This woman is so selfish. All she thinks about is herself, and only herself. My feelings don't matter. You'll only find out when you're in that marriage. Some of us get an opportunity of realizing things before marriage, but most people don't. So every time I get an opportunity to talk to people who are going to get married, I tell them, be ready. You're just going to learn the person. Trust me, actually, put it in mind that now you are meeting the person for the first time. Because everything they're going to show you is new. Before they married you, they didn't have you. They were scared of losing you. They were like, I must marry this person. Now they already have you, and they're like, we already say for better, for worse. So what? We are not going anywhere. We are in this for forever. We are not going anywhere. So they don't feel any need to hide their characters anymore. They will open up. But when you have questions and you want answers to why they changed, always ask in a calm way. You will get the answers. Ask in a calm way. The reason as to why we people who are in the counseling game, we people who are counseling you, always get the answers, because we ask calmly. I'll ask this lady, without raising a voice, or this man, calmly, in a friendly way. And he'll open up and be like, she changed. She changed fast, actually. She made me change. She made me cheat. Yeah? Because I asked in a calm tone. I didn't command. I requested for an answer. Not all people can be threatened. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do da. And you think, when I say this, no, not all. So if you want that relationship to work, because I'm geared to see relationships thrive. If you really want that relationship to work, that marriage to work, communication, learn how to communicate your feelings. You don't have to scream at all. You don't have to be violent. You don't have to fight. You can still stay calm. You can ask calmly. You can solve matters calmly. You can listen to even the sad stories calmly. Because you're looking for answers. Don't raise your voice at someone. Don't shout. Don't nag. Don't disrespect someone. Don't call them names. You will never get what you're looking for. And then you'll be like, but they're bad people. They're not bad people. It's you who is turning this thing against them. They're not bad people.